Hello, I am sorry about the delay. Hang on, just give me like 2 seconds. Just like 2 seconds. Okay, hello. Hello. Why is the camera not working? Hello. What the Sigma? I'm gone. Let there be light. Kind of. I don't have the lights on in my room. But you know what I mean. It is so warm in here. It is so warm. Oh. Right. Hello, everyone. So today we're going to be video gaming. Nothing out of the ordinary, really. Maybe a little bit Castle Wars, maybe a little bit customs if we have enough players. I do apologise for the delay. I don't normally stream on Mondays, to be fair, but my girlfriend's coming over tomorrow, so I was like, oh, I'll do it today instead of Tuesday. It's what I was planning on doing it on, but you know, plans change. So. Yeah, no, I do apologise. I had this scheduled for 9, which is already like 5 minutes later than I normally would have it scheduled for. And then I was still late, because I was in the bathroom. When the nerves get to you, just be like that. I got some new figures, by the way. I got Superior Spider-Man, Marvel Legends one. I used to have a Superior Spider-Man. We technically still have it, but it's like, it's a really old figure now. And it's like, I think my brother has it in his room. So, like, when I was, like, younger, one of the first Marvel Legends figures I had was Superior Spider-Man. I do not like Superior Spider-Man. I'm going to make that clear. Might be a hot take, I don't really care. However, I like the suit. The suit is pretty good. So, I thought, you know what? The figure looks cool. Like, that's a cool figure. That's a cool Hang on. That's a cool figure. I know the camera quality is like garbage and you can still barely see it despite me making that full screen. He has like this changeable backpack, so you got that one, which you can just like, you know, like pop off. I'm doing a live figure review right now. So, you know, you take the backpack off. And then, where's the other one? He's got another one, which has the legs, which the original, to my knowledge, did not have. I don't think it did. And then I got the movie Red Hulk, for the movie that isn't out yet, and you can't really tell. But that face is just a repaint of Mark Ruffalo Hulk, bro. That is not a new head sculpt. I will not be deceived. That's just a retooling of the Mark Ruffalo Hulk figure. I think the legs are new. I don't know if anything else on here. The sculpt overall might be. I don't know. How do I join? Just shoot me a message on Xbox. My gaming tag is Mike Paleon, same as channel name. You can kind of see it in the bottom right corner of the screen. Just shoot me a message. I will get you in. That ain't Harrison Ford, exactly. What's even funnier is the concept art, or I guess the final render for Red Hulk that's on the box for the figure, which I think I have, but it's buried on a load of stuff, so I'm not gonna bother. Doesn't look like Harrison Ford either. It looks like Red Hulk. My issue with how Red Hulk looks in the movie is it really does just look like they painted Harrison Ford red, which I think is really dumb and lame and stinky, and I don't like that. Like, it's just red Harrison Ford. But on the box for the Marvel Legends figure and like the promo art and stuff, he looks like Red Hulk. Like, you know, to an extent, much more than he does. I actually look like him in the movie. But then the figure looks entirely different because it's just red Mark Ruffalo Hulk. How do I join you? Again, just shoot me a message on Xbox. I'll send you an invite. Send me one via, you know, like game text Mike Paleon. Same as channel name. I will appear online. Yeah. And that's how. It's that easy. We'll give it a second before I start the game up. So anyone else who wants to join can join in. people are supposed to ignore the Mark 5B as of right now. Not that anyone will get it, so it's fine. Whatever, doesn't matter. It's not important. Has nothing to do with the 10k video. Yeah, Lunchy, if you can join, just shoot me a message on Xbox, mate. I kind of like this rig chassis, but I don't think this is how I want it to look. I only, like, made this for the mission I made the other day. Can't change up my Mark 7 for this game night. Valid. I kind of want to mix things up. Okay. What helmet do I use? Which helmet should I pick? I will try and make a build around the helmet. Let's jump straight in. So true! That is the thing that I say sometimes. How's it going, Magpies? I'm Magpie Leon, and let's jump straight in. Are you all ready to hear that tomorrow when I do the swamp video? I mean the shop video? Where did I put my phone? Among Us. Where is it? Oh, it's in my pocket. I might be stupid. We will build around the Commando helmet, that's fair. But what do I do build around? It'll be for a chassis, so keep that in mind. Saying it's private. So yeah, shoot me a message and I'll invite you, mate. The lobby probably is set to private, but just you know. Does anyone know how to join him? I told you. Just shoot me a message. Gamer tag is Magpie Leon. Same as the channel name. Shoot me a message via Xbox. If you're not on Xbox, use the Windows Game Bar on PC. Shoot me a message. It can be anything, just type a letter and I will invite you through said message. Or if you're on Xbox, you can request an invite. So just do that. How do you doing, Jason? Just like that. Right. Aviator is a good helmet. Good chassis helmet though. Let me cook. So how does everyone think of the new Microsoft Rewards Game Plus quests? I can't say I've looked into it. I barely bother with Microsoft Rewards anymore though. It's okay. It's okay, I suppose. Right, okay. Alternatively, what I will do, since I'm assuming some people that have asked to join are having issues joining, I will quickly put us in a custom, just like a silly little thing. I will set the lobby to public, so you'll be able to find it in the customs game browser. Don't know if we're able to. No, that's fine, Jason. That's not a problem at all, mate. Right. Options, public, players, set it to 8. Keep it on custom wars first. Let's just complete the battle pass brute force. Is brute force the newest one? Is it possible to join? You wanna see it? I've told you like 3 times, mate. Yes, it is possible. You can either message me via Xbox. My gamer tag is Magpie Leon. Or you can join the lobby, which has just been set to public, and we're doing a custom. So, Tim, I'm gonna eat you. Yes, it's possible to join. I was able to get a few store stuff with the rewards points. Oh, I have been able to in the past. It's just, it gets so grindy. How you doing, Rainmix? Thanks for streaming. Keep up the great work. Cheers, mate. I appreciate it. Did I complete Brute Force? Is Brute Force the newest one? I have not completed it yet. I'm tier 13. And then, to be fair, because I'm enjoying playing the game right now, I'm going to complete Brute Force and then I'm going to buy Snowbound. Just so I can unlock the other stuff from that. Are you kidding? Okay. Can someone that was in the match re-invite me to the lobby and then promote me to host? I completed Brute Force, it's fair. I mean, the helmet I'm a bit mixed on, if I'm being completely honest. I feel like there's other brutes they could have based on that would have looked a lot better. The attachments kind of... I like the shoulders. I don't know how I like them on my own Spartan. I don't like the coating. I should just be able to join through Armstrong, actually. Lobby's public. Whoever's host, can you promote me after this game, please? That would be very much appreciated. My score to win is still 25. I did not complete Brute Force. To be fair, it's been out a week. Not even a week yet. It'll be a week as of tomorrow. Keep up the good way. Cheers, Jason. I appreciate it, mate. Right, give me a sec. I'm gonna lock in. I almost had him turn over shield. Only have 5 more levels. Oh, that's fair. Now that third person's been in Infinite for a little while now, what's everyone think of it? Come on, Armstrong. I'm inviting someone to the lobby, stinky boy. Disappointed. Right, yeah, I'll catch up on chat. I'll catch up on chat in a sec. It's very hard to play while reading. Everyone is, I know. No one else disconnected as of yet. That wasn't an attempted ninja, was it?
Enemy halfway to victory.
I am itchy. I fumbled. Armstrong, you thief, bro! You actually came in and stole his kill! Do you like killing Fat Magpie? Thank you. Is that third person? It is. It is. I can see that my commander has a brim. Well, I could spend money in this game. I want to see more than just my hands. That's fair. Thanks for not killing me while I was being harmless. Yeah, don't worry. I was close. I'll take it. So I had to rejoin. I'll take it. I do need whoever's currently host to promote me though, if that's okay. Why is another game starting? I'm so confused. Why is another game starting? Why is another game starting? Ah! Alexian plays me around speed sound, thank you. Mike plays like, look at me, I'm the captain now. Let's grind infinite ops because I want to move on to 4-hour rivals. That's fair. Okay, I would worry about this too much, just silly custom.
Slayer.
I don't know why it started the game again, but I did after I started a new match. Right, we're not going to play the same map and mode twice in a row, don't worry. I'm going to try to do a new build every time during that happens. That's fair. What capture card do you use for Xbox? I have an Elgato. I can't remember which one's called. It's a 1080p one, but it can record at 120. I also have the HD 60 plus or whatever. Like I have one that can record in 4K, but I can't use that with my new monitor, which is a 120 Hz monitor. Well, it's a 165 Hz monitor, but. Yeah, playing the same map mode happens enough. Exactly. OBS or Streamlabs? I used to use Streamlabs like a couple of years ago, but I use OBS now. Yeah, we'll do one more custom, then we'll get to matchmaking. Thought I'd warm up a little bit first. We need Halo 5 on PC so bad. I wouldn't be opposed to it. I mean, I know a lot of people, you know, there's a whole, like, rumor right now about Halo coming to PlayStation and Switch, and some people are against it. I'm all for it. I'm very much all for it. Being able to get games on MCC that isn't on Halo 3 or Halo Reach would be awesome. I would really like that. So I hope that happens. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a Cyrus up for Infinite. I don't think Halo 5 would ever come to MCC, because that game on its own is like 100+ gig. MCC is also like 100+ gig. And God, it'd be such a mess. That'd be painful. Halo 5 is too big for MCC, it will be a separate package. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Slayer.
Oh, I've got the third. I thought third person was just going to be. Oh, whatever. It's fine. Oof. I did yellow. I got him in the end. It's like 300+ gigs at that point. Yeah, exactly. That'd be insane. Really a lot, Magpie. Cheers, Paula. I appreciate that, man. Seen a lot of new faces today. It's quite scary. What have I done? I shouldn't have killed him, he was AFK. I was about to stop, but it was too late. Did you see the range of the impulse? It's so cool. Filling your destiny, Magpie, again. Thank you. Bombless Clip Ravager Rebound is so fun. Like, it's such a fun weapon! We've mellow yellow in chat, but do we have a yellow mellow? True. I should play with you one day, or even feature on a video on your channel. I mean, we do these game nights, like, quite often, and I do, like, regular, We haven't done it in a few weeks, but I do like make machinimas with people in the Discord. So if you're in the Discord, like there's always a chance to be in a video. So let's change to Twitch for safety. Yeah, I guess for some reason, if anyone here isn't in the Discord, feel free to join that because we do like regular stuff like this, like giveaways and machinimas and all the random things. I'll send a link to it in a bit if anyone wants it. I'm one more kill off winning. I've made one with the Discord for a while. I haven't, but that's because the last time we attempted one, it was hell. So it's not that it's never gonna happen again. I just needed a little break. Second, no. Oh well. GG's. Oh wait, I've got a cup of tea outside. Or a cup of tea. It's still hot. My mouth, it burns. I normally lurk watch, but decided to say how great your work doing it. Cheers, man. I do appreciate it. Always appreciate seeing the comments and stuff. What are your thoughts on TriPitCon? Who the hell is that? Full max ranker with us? Oh. We're gonna go to Castle Moss from anyway now. Because I want some XP. But anyone else that does want to join the lobby, make sure to just message me on Xbox. I'll get you in. What are your thoughts on thoughts? I don't have many of those. Basically, robot Godzilla that turns into a base.
Castle Wars.
Well, I'm intrigued. There's more testing with weapon combos. Turns out it's just a texture swap, like they're not new weapon variants coming in. Well, no, I get customized for bench. Well, that's what I'd assume because obviously it's the same texture as like the other weapons and stuff. And it definitely doesn't mean that new weapon variants are coming. But it's very interesting to me that that bug's only just started now and isn't something that happened, like, back during the older seasons. I really like that Mark 5B, that's actually kind of clean. No, it's Mark 7 inside them. That was pretty good. Does this feel slow in comparison now? I'm insane!
Carry, kill, flag dropped.
Huge. What? Probably get in with the sprint update if I had to guess. Fair. Customizable. I mean, customization on the Avenger. True, true. Halo Wars. I'll take the trade. I'll take the trade. Considering I had overshield and we still managed to trade, that was pretty crazy. Love when my grapple shot cancels. Dude. I swear to God, every fight on this feels like it's like some heroic last stand. We should not have let them cut that. They should not have cut that. That stinks. Oh well. See how I cancelled my grappling hook twice? That was really cool. Like, I got the hit marker for colliding with that guy, and it was just like, nah, you didn't. Some piece of camo. Nice. Okay, I love how inconsistent the hammer is. I really love when like someone can hit me with that grab hammer and it kills me from like 3 million miles away, and I use the same hammer and it just does nothing, like not even a hit marker. And then it doesn't trade when someone swings at me with a sword either. I just die. I didn't, Hayden. Why does the hook randomly cancel itself? I don't know. Either if you swap your weapon or you reach, huh? Go. Yes, okay, we can run this back. Still a very winnable game. He did not see that coming. Hello? That makes sense. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. I come up underneath him, stab him in the anus, but I didn't hit him. But he hit me. That makes so much sense, actually. Now that I think about it, yeah, no, that actually made complete sense. Thank you for the super chat. £10 for 10k, congrats. Cheers so much, man. Thank you. Cheers, Matt. I don't really know what else to say. Thank you. Where did he come from? They're not gonna cap on. They're already halfway down the map. They're already halfway down the map with that flag. Big one. It crushed his skull! Yeah, man.
Enemy captured your flag.
Oh, Halo Infinite would be so much more enjoyable if the servers weren't garbage. Oh. Oh. Apparently I'm offline now. Ah. Proving my point. These servers stink. Wow! Is that it? The server's gone down completely now? Do I have to end the stream? It's a clip of my life is yours. I already hit my clip. I think I hit my quota earlier on. I don't know if I'll manage another one. But the servers may have just gone down entirely, so we'll see. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Real. Sometimes it just fails for absolutely no reason, though. It might be a ping I've noticed with the... No, it definitely is a ping thing. I'm playing with a lot of people from, like, the US or from wherever else, so I'm not on UK servers, so it kind of stinks for me. How you doing, Cobbles One? So, like, that's why we're getting such dookie servers. It happens a lot when I'm playing like Halo Box and that. Since it's been painful for me. Or for them sometimes. Or for both of us. We need 10 streams now for the 10k milestone. Let's just back away because I was like, I'm done with this. Fair. Australian moment's real. Another clip, I'll try. So the server's just not gonna wait now. Nothing's loading. Is it not working for anyone else, or is this just me? So Master Chief into the sun. No, I couldn't do that to my goat. It was in this a few days ago. Hooray! You're so mad you broke the game. Yeah, it was like... I said the service sucked, and then it was like, oh, you want to see how bad we can really be? And then they just shut down. It's only a cup of tea. Campaign stream? Honestly, maybe. I'm not opposed to it. Barely lasted real. GG's, didn't realize it was your lobby. I joined from the browser. Oh, yeah, no problem. GG's. Wait, I don't know why I'm saying no problem. My bad. Good game is what I meant to say. I'm very angry with the lack of working servers. Among Us. They're going to announce Halo Infinite 2, and the only difference is that they'll have good servers this time. They'll have kind of working servers. My castle was Gremlin, so I didn't mind playing that one. Fair, fair. Is it going to work? Oh, I think we're getting somewhere. We're back. We're so freaking back. We're so back. Spirit life falling apart, drinks tea, life no longer falling apart. I wouldn't say that because it was not. It's not the best cup of tea my brother's ever made, and I will let him know. I will let him know. Okay, everyone's gonna have to like rejoin. Gotta get back in. I almost started Rivals and played that instead. I wouldn't blame you. So do I just host another custom? I think we're getting somewhere. He says moments before the sky starts falling from the sky. Infinite 2, the only new things they finally add, the Halo 2 gone. No, I mean, my favourite part about that silly little tweet of mine is that I do it every single time. I don't know if everyone is going to understand the context, so I'll explain after, but like, no, I'll just explain now because that makes more sense. Basically, every single time there is a video game event, for the past, like, 2 years now, I've always posted, they're going to announce Halo Infinite 2, or they're going to announce a new Halo game. Every time, just as, like, a funny joke. Every single time. But every time, people think I'm being serious. No, it's great, because it's in, like, a sort of weird place where I guess the tweet isn't fully ironic. So if they do announce a Halo game, I can be like, see guys, I told you. You all doubted me, even though I do it every single time. It's like a straight up like, boy, you cried wolf moment, but no one ever realizes. And for the developer direct, because I was like, did some like actual schizo posting. So I took the picture for the direct and all the question marks where the studio name would be, and it was like, oh, it's got enough letters to be Halo Studios, so that means it's a Halo announcement. And I was like, I mean, guys, I'm coping, it's just a silly. I'm so silly, I'm so quirky. But people believe me every time! Infinite 2 announcement tomorrow, trust. True. Wait, is the developer direct tomorrow? That's on the 18th, right? Am I being stinky? I mean, stupid. Halo community be rational, challenge impossible. Real! I love logging on to X.com. It's a cool, edgy name. X.com, guys. I love logging on to Twitter. And it's just morons. It's just morons all day. Like, all day. I am being silly, Mr. Leon. Real. But it's... yeah, it's just like... Guys, this is actually what Halo was about. This is the real, the religious undertones to the game that you just didn't pick up on because you can't understand the literature like me. And it's like, shut up, bro. I'm not even going to repeat some of the stuff that I've heard people say, that like, what Halo's really about and what the Covenant really represent, because it's just, holy morons. Yeah, there's some bad stuff on there. And then, yeah, some game journalist tweets out, should Halo get a reboot? And it's like, no, it shouldn't. It really shouldn't. Anyone that says it should is stupid. I'm sorry, I know it sounds mean, but anyone that says Halo should be rebooted is stupid. Like, with Godzilla, or like, Marvel, you know, I'm using them as examples because they're like my two other favourite franchises. Not Marvel as a whole, just Spider-Man, but that's not important. They can reset those characters, right? They can reset that universe, because it happens regularly. Godzilla has had so many incarnations, characters like Spider-Man have had so many incarnations. It makes sense for them. For Halo, you know, technically we had a reboot, and it was called Halo the TV series on Paramount Plus, and it wasn't very good. So, I think I'd pass. Like, quite frankly, I think if it was to get rebooted, I'd probably step out, personally. I think that has the potential to just strip kill my interest in Halo, like, full stop. I'm very against the idea of a reboot. Remakes, fine with. They want to remake Combat Evolved, Halo 2, Halo 3, but include extra stuff, like cut content that expands upon the lore. Go for it. I'm all for that. You want to reboot it? I'm out. I am done. Goodbye. I say that there's like a 90% chance that I'd be done. I'm not gonna say 100% because, you know, you never know. But I feel like there's a pretty high chance that I'd be done, personally. No, I never got to play on this map. I know it's an infection map, but... right, let me recheck, because I don't want to seem like I'm ignoring people. Twitter good for memes and Forge posting, that's about it. Oh, there's some incredible art and stuff on there too, but... Did you know that Master Chief is actually the reborn Jesus Christ? Trust. So true. Plus Halo Infinite 2. Remake the Halo games, that's fine. Reboot them? No. Exactly. Master Cheeks decided to go silly Mark 6 now with the Chibi Johnson. Yeah, fair enough. That won't be annoying. Right, anyone that wants to join the lobby, it's on public. Just go to custom game browser, Quake Slayer on Jotun. Or Jotun. Halo Infinite Return to Service, true. Halo Infinite 2, Attack of the Clones. On God? I'm gonna bring it up again because I clicked on freaking Twitter and I saw something about Superior Spider-Man. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's there. What is everyone's thoughts on Superior Spider-Man? I don't mean the figure, I mean the character, the concept. Yoda cameo in Halo Infinite 2 on all of my Twitter followers' lives. Oh, I might have to unfollow you real quick, just until the next game comes out. Because personally, as a concept, and like in general, I hate Superior Spider-Man. I don't like it. I don't like it. I like the suit. The suit's really cool, but I don't like Superior Spider-Man. That being said, when Peter Parker comes back and you have the the panel where it's like Green Goblin's like, "You're not cut out for this, Otto." Oh, lol. And then like he makes a quip, and then Goblin's like, "It's you." And then Peter's just like, "The one and only." Dude, chills. That puts hair on my balls. Like, I love him. I love him so much. As cringe as it is, as cringe as it is, that's why it's my bio on Discord. Superior Spider is a fun concept, but he's too unlikable for me to FW him. I'm going to try and keep it as family-friendly as possible today. He says it's the same. Peter Parker returning with hair on his balls. I'd kiss that man, bro. I would kiss that man. Kiss him. I don't like Superior Spider-Man. I don't like how overused he was too. Like, that did not need to go on for years, and he didn't need to keep coming back. Who's playing on an Xbox, like an original Xbox One? Oh, that's my goat when he wasn't completely washed. It's true. We can ignore current 616 comics just for a little bit, okay? I'm sure things will eventually get better temporarily for like a year, and then they'll go downhill again. Rinse and repeat. But we do have Ultimate Spider-Man right now, so it's fine. Which I can't catch up on because all the issues are sold out everywhere, and I could read online. I could. That's true. But I like to hold it in my hands. I liked it. Temporarily, so beyond true. Dude, I don't even know what's currently going on, like, main 616. You can? Is that 3 of them that's still loading?
Time.
But I'm not gonna blame the faults of the writing and the editorial on my goat, Pierre has a new girlfriend? He does? What? Oh yeah, and there are like 7 Deaths of Spider-Man going on right now too. I think. All I've seen from that is like, Spider-Man's healing factor in the new comic is even scarier than Deadpool's. It's like just like TikTok brain rot, and it's like half of this information is probably so inaccurate that I'm not going to even bother watching this. But yes, I'm not caught up with most of the comics right now. I say that it's like I've only recently got back into reading comics. I used to read a few when I was younger, and then it would mostly be I'd get most of like I'd watch videos on it and I'd read some stuff online. So I'm not gonna pretend that I was like always some huge like big comic book fan in terms of liking the characters, liking the universe, but not big comic book fan in terms of actually going out of my way and reading the comics myself when I was younger. Now I've started to a little bit. So I've got quite a few of the Halo ones. I've got the Fortnite Marvel crossover comics. And I've got the first volume for Ultimate Spider-Man, one of the Godzilla comics. I've got some other stuff. The 8 Deaths of Spider-Man is because the spider has 8 legs. Of course. Oh, I have Life Story too. I read Life Story like a few weeks ago. Dude, that is so good. But yeah, I'm not going to blame the faults of the writing and editorial on Peter. It's not his fault that right now he's in a rough patch and that the writing kind of stinks. It's not his fault. He's still my goat. I go to my way to read comics when I find the time or want to do something. Yeah, that's fair. I recently just brought the, not a comic, but I got the Ocarina of Time manga. Like a full collection. Because it looked cool. So I picked that up recently, so I'm looking forward to reading this. But I do want to get the rest of Ultimate Spider-Man. I might have to read it online because I don't want everything to be spoiled for me, but like, you know. Doom suit is so lame too. It's just the classic super garbage. Yeah, I've seen it's not the best. The grey and red one, the green logo. I am looking at the rest of the ones, I think. Like the silver suit with like the green logo. What's even the deal with that? What is the concept behind this story? Why is Doom there? Like I don't understand what the deal with that comic is. Is Peter just gonna be permanently dead by the end? Not permanently dead. Obviously not, but you know what I mean. Doom became Sorcerer Supreme and got Peter to join him somehow. Yeah, man. Of course. Of course. Doom becoming Sorcerer Supreme I knew about, because I was very much under the assumption they were going to add Sorcerer Supreme Doom to Fortnite, which obviously didn't happen, but... we won't play customs because apparently we can't! I miss Ben. I miss Ben. Come back to me, my spectacular Spider-Man. You know, I swear I still got next big install. I do, it's got half an hour left. One World Under Doom is a fun concept though. Is that the big event that happened? So I've not been that caught up. I stay in a little Spider-Man bubble, and occasionally look into some Hulk stuff. I think my game's crashed. I really, really want to read Immortal Hulk, but getting my hands on like the whole series, it's expensive. And again, I could read it online, but I like having it in person. Hulk is a character that I forget how much I like, and I really think the MCU has not helped, like, because I definitely think for a while it damaged my perception of Hulk, even though I've never regarded the MCU Hulk as like the best version. I loved the 90s series, Earth's Mightiest Heroes Hulk, and some bits of like comic stuff and other shows and stuff that I'd watched. Like, you know, I loved Hulk. Like even the newer Avengers cartoon that they replaced Earth's Mightiest Heroes for, that series kind of stinks. But I love the bit where like I think Akuma's trying to sink New York and Hulk like holds it up like on his own. It's just it's cool. One of the only things about that series that I liked. But oh look, he's got the human right kit. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Does somebody recognise you in the chat? I haven't turned on. It doesn't show me. Just let him know that I have chat turned off, but I'm streaming or something, because I don't want to seem like I'm being ignorant, but I don't know who said it, and I also don't want to look stupid. I stay in my Moon Knight bubble, but sometimes the wider Marvel stuff just shows up and I go, ooh, something I know. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, no, it's like, Spider-Man's my goat. I love Hulk. I do think my top three has changed, because like, it used to be Spider-Man, then Hulk, and then honestly I wasn't really sure. But now it is Spider-Man, definitely Venom. I've always loved Venom, but I think that has grown more recently. Like, much more recently. I really love Venom. I always have, but like, so much more now. And then Hulk is third. I like, character-wise, I really like Daredevil. I like, There's a lot. I'm not gonna sit here and list all the characters I like because there's a lot. I know I'm not naming anybody because I'm also partially toxic. But Spider-Man, it's like Spider-Man's like way up here, and then you go like Venom and Hulk. But Spider-Man's my favorite. That's how. I need to read Daredevil's latest run, but never find the time. Yeah, that's fair. Again, it's another one. I liked him because of his appearance in the 90s Spider-Man series, and then the Netflix series, which I rewatched like a couple of years ago because he was going to be in She-Hulk, so I rewatched it. And then, and because Born Again was announced, obviously. And I'm so glad I actually sat through and watched it. Because I think originally I'd only seen some of season 1 and I'd seen season 2. Because it was just while my parents were watching it, so I was watching it then. Why did that stick to my teammate? Okay. Well. I loved, like, season 2 was so good. Like, when I first watched that, I was like, oh my god. And then, yeah, rewatching it, it's like, damn, it's peak. Who? Hello? When Daredevil's blonde, different times, real. With Spectacular Spider-Man picture. I don't dislike Spectacular, but I also never finished it. Because I started watching a bit when I had Disney Plus, because I was like, oh, I've heard, you know, how good it is. And I don't mind it, but like, for me personally, and like, I'm not even going to pretend like it is 100% like a nostalgia thing, I just think, like, the 90s series is just leaps and bounds better. But I can fully see why people like Spectacular so much. Like, I get it. It's just not my personal favourite. But I also never finished it. I wasn't a massive fan of Dan's voice, which is a bit nitpicky. But I don't know. I also attempted to rewatch like Ultimate Spider-Man because, you know, that was like coming out when I was a bit younger, and I watched like quite a bit of it, and it was okay. Again, it never held a candle to the 90s, and then I tried rewatching it, and I was like, oh my god, it's garbage. I wanted to at least try and get to like the first Spider-Verse arc because I remember enjoying that a little bit, but yeah, I tried to rewatch it, and I was like, god damn, it sucks. It sucks. And I'm never even gonna bother watching the later Disney series that they replaced Ultimate with. I thought that EMP would be enough. Is that a good enough clip? I don't think we could be Twitter moots anymore. I'm sorry! I don't watch shows very often anymore, I suppose. But I also don't have Disney Plus anymore. I can't even remember what I got up to. I must have finished season 1, sure. It's 2 seasons, right? I genuinely can't remember what I got up to with it. Oh, he got me in the end. We'll stay for the Ultimate Show slander though. Yeah, it was. Oh, dude, I just couldn't sit through it. There's some parts that I think like interesting in concept, and there's some stuff that I remember I did like some of the episodes when I was younger. I don't know if I'd still like those episodes now, but I know like the show did some stuff. But it's also an adaptation of the Ultimate Universe, which, like, original Ultimate Universe, which it is and it isn't. At least Ultimate Show Spider-Man doesn't suck like Ultimate Comics. Oh, no, hang on, no, I'm wording that wrong. Ultimate Comic Spider-Man's probably better than Ultimate Show Spider-Man. I mean Hulk. Hulk in that show is significantly better than Ultimate Universe Hulk, is what I was trying to say. Drake Bell, Peter Parker is so hard to listen to, on God. He is a lot better in Mightiest Heroes than he is in, Spectacular. No. Than Ultimate. But it's also Drake Bell, which I think the problem is also that, to be honest. All of that Ultimate shows me not sick. I don't even remember him being in it. He must have been introduced like at the point where I stopped watching, because I cannot remember how far I got, but I know there's a lot that happened in that show, like Kane, or no, it wasn't even Kane, was it? Was it like Ben Reilly, but he was wearing Kane's suit or something like that? Anyway, I know they started doing a lot of Spider Family stuff, and I never got up to any of that. Which, again, I also feel like that in its own right is kind of stupid. Ran away so he didn't kill 3 people. He was in a Christmas special. Oh, that was bad. But yeah, I know they started doing like a lot of Spider Family stuff and stuff like that, which it's like, I think replacing Peter's like normal main cast for like Nova and White Tiger and Luke Cage and Iron Fist, like, don't get me wrong, I didn't mind those, like, I like those characters. The visions of me that show, like, granted, I mean, in regards to White Tiger, I mean, that was my introduction to her as a character. I can't say I know much of it, like, outside of that series. Douglas, you stopped me! He calls Peter a weirdo for breaking the fourth wall. Amazing. Yeah, the fourth wall stuff was kind of like... it's kind of... leave it to Deadpool. And She-Hulk, I suppose. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, like, the fact that was the side cast for the show anyway, I feel like was a weird choice. But then replacing your entire side cast essentially with then just a bunch of other Spider people. I like Spider-Verse in the concept of anyone can be behind a mask, which I believe has always been one of the key parts of Spider-Man's character, like the fact that, like, you know, he has his mask on all the time because it's like anyone can be Spider-Man, which I think is great. But I also don't like there being too many Spider people. 2099, sure. Miles, sure. Ben Reilly, sure. All 3 of those, great characters, love them. Spider-Gwen, she's much better in the movies. Silk as well, kind of, she's too... And everything that I've seen her in, she feels very, like, fanficky, if that makes sense. Especially in the original Spider-Verse comic, it very much feels like my OC's better than yours. Why am I not host anymore? Docklin, can you promote me? But yeah, she feels very fanficky, which I don't jive with too much. But yeah, like her being like the chosen one or whatever from the first Spider-Verse, like, you know, it's at least Silk was icky bad. True. So I'm not a huge fan of Silk. I would mention Spider-Man, but she's not even technically a Spider-Man character. Her being in Spider-Verse was just like. Okay, but granted, again, she was fine in that. I just think a lot of the female Spider characters aren't written the best, which sucks. Because it's not that Spider-Man has a bad cast of female characters, absolutely not. Like MJ, great character. Gwen Stacy, she's okay. Black Cat, great character. You know, and there is others. They're just the first ones that come to mind, but. Like, a lot of the female Spider people, at least the more prominent ones, I just think are a bit... I'm trying so hard to not sound misogynistic. It's not that I hate women. I love women. I love women so much, okay? I just wish there was more enjoyable female Spider characters. How do you feel about Madam Web? I like Madam Web. Well, again, though, that's mostly from the 90s series. Peter's supporting cast being swapped out can make or break a show by them. Absolutely. Show, comic, movie, whatever. It's like I say, I do not like the original Spider-Verse comics. Or any most of Spider-Verse comics can. Outside of like a few secluded ones, for the most part, they're kind of. Eh. And then you got Venomverse too. I don't need to read it. But 90s Spider-Verse arc, pretty good. Spider Carnage, so cool, man, so cool. I liked that arc. I liked. I'm gonna be completely honest. I small child at the time, so money wasn't something I had. But I do like Web of Shadows. No, not Web of Shadows. Shattered Dimensions. The one with 2099, Ultimate, Amazing, and Noir.
Castle Wars.
I haven't played it myself, but obviously, again, being younger, it was like it was such a cool thing to me. I'd watch videos of it on like all the time. And then I also like the follow-up, which is a sequel, but they try and present it as a sequel, where it's just 2099 and Amazing. You know, the one with the whole like if you don't know that, you don't know the first thing about being Spider-Man. Peak. You know, again, it was just I just watched playthroughs as a kid, but like. That's all I needed to keep me entertained, because I love those games without ever having to play them. And again, I would consider those Spider-Verse to a degree, and like I said, I enjoy those. And the Spider-Verse movies also enjoy. The Spider-Verse elements to Marvel Rivals, I also think are completely fine. This is my first time playing on this map. It looks pretty nice. Again, the hammer just didn't work. Honestly, Venomverse was a story about Peter, Eddie, and Flash teaming up. I would have been fine with it. Yeah, exactly. Slop time, true. Yeah, I saw there was the picture of the three of them together, and then like Flash and I think Flash dies like 2 seconds later. Like that could be like really cool. It's like a little like adventure thing between those three. With them all being from like 3 different points in their lives or something like that, like, you know, stripped from whatever thing they're going through. That could be really cool. And then I'm not saying they should have Carnage as a villain, but like something like that as a villain to the Venomverse. It would be nice, but it just feels like a look. Here's this character with the Venom symbiote, and here's this character with the Venom symbiote, and here's this random Venom symbiote where he's got big horns. Isn't that cool? And it's like, okay. Sophomore would die. If you don't know that, you don't know the first thing about being Spider-Man. That's my go. Exactly. Like Peak. And I actually really like. God, I can't even remember its name. The anti-venom. I like the anti-venoms in the game. You know, I think that was like one of my earliest exposures to anti-venoms, and I found them very cool ever since. But I also like the main boss of like the amalgamation of anti-venom, Doc Ock, and Eddie. I think that's really cool. I won't lie though, the symbiote designs for Moon and Captain America. No, some of the designs are really cool. Like, you know, it's a nice thing to see, but at the same time, it's just. A lot more movie skins? Or what? I can't even remember what my original point was. Yeah, I think some Spider-Verse stuff is cool. I think the Spider-Verse comics are kind of lame. I remember I enjoyed the Ultimate Spider-Man TV show, Spider-Verse arcs. Like, I remember I did like them when I was a kid, but again, I never rewatched them because I literally could not stomach watching more than the first few episodes of that series. I think I maybe got through halfway through season 1, and that was about all I could handle. I had to make sure he stopped. I guess sometimes the concept of design should stay that. Yeah, I think in some cases it can just be poor execution too. Because the issue for me is it can make a character feel very oversaturated. Like, I love the concept that anyone can be Spider-Man, it can be anyone behind the mask. But then you also now have, like, a handful of different Spider people running around New York, which then some of them get overshadowed anyway, and don't really get to do anything, but for some reason they're just in the main universe, and then both Peter and Miles feel less unique. But it also means characters like Ben Reilly can't exist anymore, so they have to turn him into like Chasm or do whatever else with him, because it's like, oh well, you know, we can't have Ben because we've got Peter, we got Miles. Miguel decided he wanted to stay in the main universe for another week. We got Spider-Gwen because for some reason she can't go back home anymore because we decided that we didn't want her to. But something happened to her, and it's like, you know, I do love the concept that anyone can be Spider-Man. I mean, hell, it's what I run with all the time, you know? When you're going through like a rough patch, and you're like, well, Spider-Man wouldn't give up, so I can't, you know? Anyone can wear the mask, you can wear the mask, and Marvel took that as make Cyclops Spider-Man. Yeah, that's basically what it feels like. It's like, it should be anyone can be Spider-Man from the perspective of the reader, not from the perspective of every single character in Marvel. I am completely okay with there being other Spider characters that would naturally occur over time, like Miles, and I think Miles, I mean, I know original Ultimate Comics Miles was off to a bit of a rocky start. I'm out of grappling hooks! But, you know, like, Miles has really grown as a character, and like, he deserves the popularity that he's garnered over the past few years. I mean, Miguel's been around for ages, so he deserves to stay. Ben Reilly, again, he deserves to stay. I'm not saying they should get rid of any of those characters, but it's like I say, I think it becomes incredibly oversaturated. Sure, a Spider-Man T-Rex is a funny concept, Spider-Man as a car, funny concept, but also at the same time, you're really, really oversaturating Spider-Man. Just wait for the day for the Spidey Surfer, because it'll both peak. I didn't lose. Another one is like giving every character a team of people that have got like the same set of abilities as them. Then that team feels less unique. Again, like, you know, having a Spider family where it's like, oh, I'm Spider-Man, but I can shoot electric webs. I'm Spider-Man, but I've got a gun. I'm Spider-Man, but I have boobs. Like, you know, where the entire team is that. But it's not just a Spider-Man thing. It's like, I don't know if anyone ever watched the Hulk and Agents of Smash series or something like that. I did watch that series for, you know, a bit when it came out. But again, it's like, when you've got a team of Hulks, where their power is that they're all Hulks, maybe one or two of them have, like, a more unique ability. Like, A-Bomb could, like, I think he could spin dash or something, like freaking Sonic, or something like that. But when you've just got, like, this team of people with incredibly similar abilities, that team doesn't feel like as unique of a team. That's why teams like the Avengers, the X-Men, the Guardians, the Fantastic Four work, because they are a team with unique sets of powers and unique personalities where they all stand out. Spider-Man with a gun, Assassin Spider-Man by goats, exactly. Doing good, how are you? I'm okay. When that Hulk power is being red, yeah. You don't understand, the red skin means he just gets really hot. I don't dislike Red Hulk. I like Red Hulk when he is more of a villain, / occasionally helps out when he needs to, because obviously Ross isn't an evil person, you know. But yeah, it's like, when you just have these teams of characters, it's like the Thunderbolts movie. That roster stinks. I'm sorry, that roster stinks of poo-poo. Like, oh, look, we've got Captain America, but he's Russian. We've got Captain America, but he's got a metal arm. We've got Captain America, but he's edgy. We've got Black Widow. And then, yeah, you've got MCU Taskmaster and Ghost. Ghost's fine. Probably the only interesting set of abilities on that roster. I love Bucky. Bucky is my favorite character on that team. But as far as having a unique set of powers go, Ghost is the only one there that does. And then, like, MCU Taskmaster, I love when something's a twist for the sake of being a twist. And when you can't just have a cool character that's a cool character. really good character on that roster. Paralyzed and Task Manager and Ghost. Yeah, I don't like how Taskmaster was executed in the MCU. I want to reiterate. I've got no issue with Taskmaster being a woman. I'm completely fine with that. I liked how the suit looked in the first movie. Was it great? No, but it was okay. And if they wanted Taskmaster to have that kind of tied to Black Widow and stuff, again, that's fine. It very much felt like it was a twist for the sake of twist, and I just don't like how Taskmaster's personality isn't that lack of personality, I suppose, within the MCU. Room for more, absolutely. But yeah, it's the rest of the roster just feels so cookie cutter. It's just oh, I've got super strength. I've also got super strength. I've got super strength too, but I've got a metal arm. Well, I've got a shield. It's such a lame roster. Thunderbolt suit for Task is so sick to me. Yeah, it's okay. I don't mind it. I need to see more of it. I need to see more of it before I really decide anything. Shield basically a bin lid. Yeah, true. Spawn where he just gets a disease or any other spider guy. True. I don't know if you're in the. I'm assuming you're still in the lobby, Duckling. My bad. It's I know Sentry's gonna be in the movie. Curious if he is actually going to be the villain. If he is the villain, then he's gonna get giga nerfed, which is so depressing. And it's now, correct me if I'm wrong, because again, I do want to reiterate, Thunderbolts aren't a team that I was super familiar with. Been aware of them occasionally, especially because sometimes Spider-Man characters are part of the roster, which will never happen in the MCU. Thank you, Sony. Aren't they called the Thunderbolts because they have something to do with Thunderbolt Ross? Sentry being in the movie is so funny to me, though. Yeah, absolutely. It's just goofy, though. It's just goofy. I'm glad Sentry's been introduced to the MCU. I think that's really cool, but I do think he's just going to get giga nerfed. If he is the villain. I know it wouldn't be Sentry, it'd be Void or whatever. But he's probably going to get giga nerfed, which is quite depressing in my opinion. But correct me if I'm wrong. They're called the Thunderbolts because of something to do with Thunderbolt Ross. Which, right now, again, I'm basing this off trailers, it seems like there's zero indication that Ross is involved. Which... my knowledge of Thunderbolts is lacking, so I can't answer it. No, that's fair. No, it's the Thunderbolts, because it's to do with Thunderbolts, and Red Hulk is in the movie? Do I think Harrison Ford did back-to-back MCU films, though? No. No, I do not. I think if we'd be lucky if he's in an end credit scene. Ross from Friends? Yes. That Ross, exactly. Watch the Avengers become the Dark. Just... That's another one I don't... The current, Young Avengers or whatever it is they're going to do with, Kamala and Kate and Man's daughter and America Chavez and the guy from Agatha All Along, whatever the show is called. I like Kamala. I like Kate. I'd like Cassie more if she wasn't in, Quantumania. Hertha will probably cry before he does more than one MCU. Oh, he'll be in it. Look, man, he said he was never coming back to Star Wars, and he still came back to Rise of Skywalker, even if it was only for a brief cameo. The thing is, it's I wouldn't be surprised if they mostly keep him as Red Hulk going forward, because it'll be a lot easier to convince him to essentially just do voice acting. Kate. True. Came back to die. He did. No, but I mean, he came back Like, he's in Force Awakens, but then he's in Rise of Skywalker again as a ghost, which he still had to come back to film that scene. I mean, yeah, it was probably just like, hey, Harrison, like, we literally just need you to come in and stand still. You don't need to say anything. I can't remember if they had no voice lines on the film. I tried to forget that film happened. But, like, you know, he basically come in and did, like, one line, and he probably got a fat bag for it. But, like, I feel like if Red Hulk mostly remains a CGI character now with someone else doing the mocap, and they just have to say, like, excuse me, Mr. Harrison Ford, can you do some voice lines? He'd absolutely be down, because it's free money. Do you really think he's the one doing the roars for Red Hulk? Because I sure as hell don't. He's doing the parts as Ross, and chances are he'll never be Ross again, he'll just be Red Hulk. He might have some voice lines where he's like, I really want to beat this guy up. I'm gonna punch him in his face. I'm the Red Hulk. You know? Dun 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 dun. No! But yeah, I don't see Harrison Ford being in Thunderbolts just because I doubt he did back-to-back MCU movies. But I'm the Red Hulk, so cinematic. Dude, I'm if Hulk isn't in Brave New World, I'm killing myself. in a video game, YouTube, in a video game. But I miss the Hulk. I miss him. No. I miss him. No, guys, you don't understand. Everyone needs to be quirky and funny. He's got to be Smart Hulk now. We're not going to actually show you how he became Smart Hulk because it's in a deleted scene. But he's Smart Hulk now, and he's going to be Smart Hulk for a while. He's going to be quirky and funny. And he's going to do things like pass Ant-Man a taco. Yeah. And he's going to sit in the back of the car, and he's going to look really silly and funny. Stuff Hulk would do probably anyway, to be fair. But he'd have so much more aura doing it as the Hulk. The most annoying thing about Smart Hulk, like, he doesn't feel like a blend of Hulk or Banner, right? He doesn't even feel like Banner. It's just some, like, new, quirky, funny character that spouts quirky, funny dialogue. Dude, I'm never going to forgive the Russos for what they did to Hulk. The perception of Hulk has been so damaged now because of Infinity War and Endgame. And now, I guess, She-Hulk too. Just because people didn't like the show. I just... I miss Hulk. I miss... Come on! My spider sense went off, bro. Every time. It's like soft shell tacos, exactly. It's like, you know, what really annoys me, Anthony Mackie finally gets his new film. You know, gets his own Captain America movie. Great. Happy for him. And then, like, but what if we made a Hulk movie? But without the Hulk, we'll make Red Hulk one of the villains. We'll make the leader. Remember that from The Incredible Hulk, that movie that came out 2 decades ago? We're finally following on from it. And Captain America with Captain America doesn't even have superpowers. Not that he needs them. He doesn't need them. You know? I actually really like this. You know? You can still be a hero without superpowers, you know? But let's make a Hulk movie without the Hulk. Hell, even Betty's here. What's she gonna do? We don't know yet. She wasn't in any of the trailers. But she's here. Seems like a great idea. No, if Hulk is in the movie, then they're keeping him secret. Which I very much hope they are. Like, I hope he's in the film, and if he is in the film, I'd like them to keep him secret, because I don't want to know he's in it until the film comes out. You know, if he's in it, cool. But I will also partially feel a little bit bad for Anthony Mackie. Granted, I feel like if his movie does really well and makes a lot of money, and he gets to be Captain America for longer, he's probably not going to mind too much. But he's also just gonna, like, if Hulk's in the film and we get to see Hulk, you know, start to turn into the Hulk that we all know and love, instead of saying Smart Hulk forever. Please do not be Smart Hulk by the time Secret Wars comes out, please. Like, you know, if he starts acting more Hulk, and I don't mean, you know, Avengers 1 doesn't say any, like, says one line of dialogue and there's no story. But, you know, I want more. It's mightiest heroes Hulk, you know. You know, if we start get Hulk more like that by the time Secret Wars. And yeah, like I say, like, you know, you're probably gonna have your typical MCU moment where it's like Anthony Mackie and Red Hulk are fighting each other, and like, you know, he's getting battered. He's like, oh, I can't beat this guy. The other Falcon comes in. And he's like, I got your back, Cap, and he gets battered too. Maybe some other people that are like, we will help you, and like, you know, like no one can stop Red Hulk. The leader's like sitting in his chair just laughing. And then, like, Red Hulk's gonna, like, go to land this finishing blow, and then boom, a rock hits him in the hand. The camera turns around, and it's like, it's Bruce, and he's like, hello, Captain America, it's me, the Hulk, the Smart Hulk. I'm here to save the day. Would you like a soft shell taco? And then everyone sits and claps. Yeah, cool peak. But, yeah, my fear as well, given how, like, how nerfed Hulk is sometimes within the context of the MCU, and like just how little respect I feel like they give him because Marvel don't own the exclusive rights to him. I feel like he's gonna get introduced, he's gonna be fighting Red Hulk, and he's probably gonna lose, and then Captain America's probably still gonna beat Red Hulk anyway. Bet you're gonna get Joe Fix-It. Like Captain America, I'm the Hulk. Get that money and Oscar, Golden Globe and an Emmy. Thank you. Blue Hulk 1. We already have him. He's called A-Bomb. Because he's the bomb, you know. You're gonna get you like, Bruce, I need you to distract the Red Hulk. And he's like, that's my secret, Captain. I'm always distracted. And then it starts playing that song where it's like rocket ship. A-bomb, like abomination. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You know, do I think She-Hulk was the worst thing I ever watched? No. You know, I really liked the Daredevil episode. I was really hoping Abomination would maybe come back as a villain. You know? I'm gonna miss him. I'm gonna miss him. You know? I also just remembered that Scar exists in the MCU now, which I'm hoping they'll just kind of subtly retcon. Because if I'm being completely honest, I see you! I see him! Ah! Because one, they sent Hulk to Sakaar, and nothing happened. Just nothing happened. Like absolute wasted potential. And then apparently Scar just exists, but again, there's no like Scar hating Hulk plot, like that was like his initial thing of like, my father left me here, I'm gonna go and kill him. He's the reason my mom's dead. I'm gonna kill the Hulk. So you're not gonna have any of the stuff that makes Bruce's and Scar's relationship interesting. That simply will not exist in the MCU because it can't exist. So introducing him was just an incredibly dumb idea because it's like, brother, right now we don't even have a Hulk, and you're giving us Hulk's son without any of like the reasons for him to exist. And let's just quickly talk about how auraless his design is, how terrible his design in that show is, because oh my god. Too bad. Banished commentage. True. It's the guy that works at Marvel explains Small Hulk's thing with soft shell tacos. True. When you say it, Bruce, I keep thinking my name and I panic. No, the Bruce Banner, the Hulk. You know? Well, the only the Hulk one is the Hulk. You know, Bruce Banner and the Hulk, two separate guys, but they're the same guy, but they're not the same guy. It makes sense. It does make sense. That's not a bet. It makes sense. But yeah, like I just, why do we have Scar in the MCU right now, and why is he just some like angsty teenager? Well, I'm saying why is he, but I ran out of graphic things. I'm saying why is he some angsty teenager? We haven't seen him do anything yet, so we literally know nothing about him. He just exists. But again, why? It serves nothing to the story. Like, because again, there's not going to be any interesting dynamic between Bruce and Scar. Like, they just won't be. I was really hoping that Bruce was just going to be gone for like the rest of She-Hulk, and like I don't know, maybe he'd eventually come back as like the Hulk because something would happen. Okay. Marvel Rights trying to come up with the famous reason for DJ stop doing. I don't even want to get into that. I don't even want to get into it. I don't want to get into it. I'm not going to. I'm too busy ranting about the Hulk. I can't. I don't want to think about that too right now. But it's just everything in the way that the Hulk has been handled in the MCU is just depressing. Like actually depressing. It makes me miserable. MC Spider-Man, I've got mixed thoughts on. Do I think Tom Holland is a great Spider-Man? Yes. I think he does phenomenal in the role. I think they should let him dress how he does in real life because, you know, like the Twitter posts say, he dresses like Peter Parker. You know? Please stop making them this. I'm so shy, this is so please help me. I don't want any more of that, if I'm being real. But I do like Tom Holland as Spider-Man. And I've enjoyed all of the MCU Spider-Man movies. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've enjoyed all three of them. I think Far From Home is very much overhated, and it seems like more... Don't get me wrong, I have my issues with it, but I don't think it's as bad as, like, Twitter makes it out to be. Hence the reason I think the film had pretty decent reviews. You know, sometimes Twitter is a bubble. Twitter is definitely a bubble. Too many bad decisions, not enough time to complain about them. Exactly. But I do think some changes need to be made to Spider-Man going forward. I swear to Christ, if he has that red and blue suit for like 2 seconds, and then the Russos are like, give him the black suit. And then by the time he's removed the black suit, he just has an entirely different suit. It's like, this is my anti-Venom suit, but not the anti-Venom symbiote. Not to be confused with that. No, no, no. It's the suit I will use to beat Venom. The Spider Iron 3. The MCU Big Chunga suit. I'm about to run out of grapples. Freak out! I'm sorry. You sneaky little... Ah, poo. Oh, Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio. Yeah, I think he was really good in the film. I like how Mysterio was handled. Did he need to necessarily be linked to Iron Man? Maybe not. But I think it was a good way to, I guess, like, modernize Mysterio and have him fit into, like, you know, modern technology setting. I like how he was handled. Like, I'm not even going to pretend I don't. I enjoyed him in that film. I thought he was a good villain. One of my friends who wasn't familiar with Mysterio was actually really caught off guard by the fact that he was the villain. He had no idea, which I think is cool. Like, you know, I mean, anyone that knows who Mysterio is knew that he was the villain. But, like, you know, it's nice that a lot of people who wouldn't know were surprised by it. Oh, 25 to 26, it's rough. Where's my lobby gone? Okay. To be fair, I'm probably gonna end that there anyway. Far From Home Mysterio memes goes too hard. I'm gonna stay for a little longer and like yap to chat, but I'm not playing any more matches today because I can't be bothered. Only 2 tiers off finishing the event though. Mysterio's evil CGI is my favourite ability. True. But no, I really liked how he was handled in the film. I actually really enjoyed him. Yeah, first. Yeah, exactly. I'm enjoying talking about Marvel stuff. what was I gonna say? Brain shut down. But yeah, it's like, I'm really, really sick of them just giving characters new suits every film. They're like, yeah, let's give him a really good suit, but we need to sell more action figures, so get rid of it. I'm okay with secondary suits for specific purposes, as long as they're temporary, and not, the main villain. Do I like the suits in Spider-Man 2 and the first installment of Spider-Man 1? Yes. I'm not gonna pretend I'm not gonna pretend that I don't like the anti-Ox suits and the anti-Venom suits. I like them, okay? I like them. I think they're cool, but do I prefer a good old red and blue? Yes. 1,000,000%. I need Ultron to come back badly, bro. Don't worry, he's gonna be in Vision Quest, probably in his human form. And he probably won't even be there physically. I have a feeling he's just going to be all in the head. I have a feeling he's just going to speak to Vision in his brain. Have you not heard? Yeah, apparently he's going to be in Vision Quest. Whenever that's going to come out. It's lunacy. Yeah, we're going to see him in his human form. I swear to God, if that's how he looks the entire time. Well, I mean, like I say, we don't know much about it other than the fact that Ultron is apparently in it. But I have a feeling, final episode, like, he's going to have some, like, weird, like, I've got this feeling that this thing is going on. And then he's going to hear this voice in his head, and then at the end of the episode, it's going to reveal the voice in his head is Ultron. And then he's probably just going to have Ultron as, like, a reoccurring, Vision, you kind of smell, like, in his brain the entire time. Again, could be wrong. Maybe Ultron's the main villain of the series, which would be cool. I would like him to look, less like human Ultron. Less like Age of Ultron, and more comic booky. Him Ultron sounds cursed because his MO is I hate organics. Yeah. But I let's be fair. MCU series, it's 1,000% save on budget. 1,000% save on budget. So they're just gonna have him walk around as like a guy. He's gonna be like, hello, I'm Ultron. Hello, Vision. It's me, Ultron. But I'm curious to see how that's going to pan out. Yeah, it's like one thing that is annoying me about Brave New World 2 is Cap's new suit, because I like his suit that he gets at the end of Falcon Winter Soldier. I think it is like an almost one-to-one of his comic book suit, like his comic book Captain America suit. I really like that suit. I think it's a very good Sam Wilson Captain America suit, because not only is it still clearly a Captain America costume, but it is very distinct from Steve's, so you can easily tell the two apart. And not that you can't still tell Sam apart with his new suit. I just don't think it's as good as, I don't like it. Again, need wait for the movie to come out before I really make my mind up on it. But in comparison to the suit he has at the end of Falcon Winter Soldier, I don't really like his new one that much. I know he's probably going to have his Falcon Winter Soldier one for a little bit in this film, but probably just for like opening sequence, and then he's going to lose it by the end. And it is entirely just for merchandising. 1,000% just for merchandising. Which, again, really lame, because they keep giving characters cool suits and then getting rid of them straight away. It annoys me more because they make every suit needs to be earned. Kamala's suit in the Miss Marvel TV series, she didn't get it until like the end of the show. The M in MCU stands for money. True. Ultron must be disgusted going to the farmer's market selling only organic produce. But like, I thought her suit at the end of the first season was really good, and then her suit in the Marvels is a huge downgrade. I thought that Cap's suit in Falcon Winter Soldier that he gets right at the end was really good, and the suit that he's getting in the new movie is a massive downgrade. Again, it's like this constant need to, like, the suit has to be earned. But then the second they show up in a movie, you take that suit away from them. Spider-Man, I like his Homecoming suit, the one that he has in Civil War. Good suit. Good suit. Now, do I think that one needed to be changed? Eventually, yes. Because the thing with that suit is it's a Stark suit. It was made by Tony. I did not want him to keep that suit forever, but I liked it. And then you got the Iron Spider suit. And the original comic book Iron Spider suit, I'm not a huge fan of, but in comparison to the MCU one, it's so much better. MCU Iron Spider suit stinks, and I hate it. Also didn't help that sometimes the CGI looked kind of dodgy. Was it cool when he first got it in Infinity War? Yes. Did he have it for way too long? Yes. Oh my god. Ironheart, yes. Her suit in Black Panther. But I do kind of like the one she's getting in the TV show. The real MCU was the friends made along the way. True! I just remembered I had a dream last night where I dreamt up the entire plot for a fourth Venom movie. Worst part is I spent the next 2 days of my life thinking there was a fourth Venom film. Still the best movie I've ever watched. No, valid. But yeah, like, I just hate that they constantly feel like they need to make the characters in the suits only to then immediately take the suit away from them in favour of a new one the first chance they get, just so they can sell a new action figure. Which in a lot of cases people don't even want the new action figure anyway because it just looks so much worse. It's not even just an MCU thing. Like the Fox X-Men movies, yeah, let's end the movie with all the characters getting really good comic accurate suits in Age of Apocalypse. Let's get more really good suits, and then in the next film we just take them away and they just look stinky and lame. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, guys. If the MCU did Demon in a Bottle, Tony would have had to earn the alcoholism. True! It's like Iron Man is one of the few exceptions where he can have a different suit every film, and I'm okay with it. Do I think his nanotech suits look kind of garbage? Yes. However, I will give it the benefit of the doubt. It's like, you know, he went to nanotech because of Scott sneaking into his suit. So it's like, okay, how do I improve from that? Nanotech. Thanos is literally mauling me. Oh, my suit is ripping apart. Every time I use the shield, he just rips it away and I lose a load of nanobots. How do I improve that? Hologram shield. So, like, Tony, you get a pass. You get a pass because you're Iron Man and you make suits all the time. It's fine. Why does Captain America need a new suit in each film? His end of Captain America suit. His first Avenger suit. His Winter Soldier suit. Okay, he's on a stealth mission at the beginning of the movie. I get why he's got a stealth suit. Does he need that the entire film? Age of Ultron obviously takes his helmet off because he sees that thing about, like, oh, Captain America was a fascist, so he takes his helmet off. His suit in Age of Ultron, it's fine. Infinity War, he's not Captain America now, he's Nomad. And then, again, like, Endgame, I wish his suit was brighter. If his Endgame suit was more colourful, maybe it's just lighter in the film because that film was dull. But, like, because I as much as I like the bit where he's standing there facing off Thanos' entire army, if his suit was more colourful and he really just looked like this, like, shiny beacon compared to the bleak background and compared to the bleak colours of Thanos' army, he'd stand out so much more, and I feel like it would be so much more impactful than it already is. But again, Captain America doesn't need a different suit in every film. It's stupid. It's stupid. Chris Evans coming back as the Nomad in Doomsday is so funny to me, bro. Yeah. I think it'd be even funnier if it was just like old man Captain America running around, like end of Endgame, really old man just comes to the battlefield, just like dies of a heart attack. But yeah, I'm just sick of them getting new suits every single time they show up. But Spider-Man is definitely one of the worst ones for it. He has a lot of suits in the comics anyway, but a lot of the time those suits are like to serve an individual purpose, not to be his current main suit. And it's like, oh, he's got the spider armor because he's fighting people with guns and he doesn't want to get shot. Yay, another version of Chris Evans dying. First Human Torch, now the Nomad. Hooray! New Hulk suit next. Now he's wearing yellow trousers, so he doesn't pee himself. So you can't see when he's peed himself when he fights Thanos. It's like if you bring in if it's the same suit but it's got minor adjustments, whatever. But it's like, I like Tom Holland's Homecoming suit. I don't like the Iron Spider suit. I'm not a huge fan of the red and black suit. For some reason I don't mind the Inside Out suit in No Way Home. But again, that's like a temporary suit, that's not like a main thing, which is why I probably don't mind it, because it's like, he has this temporarily, it feels like it technically serves a bit more of a purpose within the story, because the suit got stained or whatever. It definitely doesn't serve the purpose in the story. But
as opposed to some of the other ones where it's like, this is now his main suit for the next, like, you know, however long going forward until he gets a new main suit. I wasn't opposed to the Inside Out suit. The integrated suit, I like how it looks more than the Iron Spider suit, and I think I like how it looks more than the normal red and black suit. However, his final swing suit, it's a really good suit. I have the fig parts. I have the fig parts of it. I love this suit. I love this design. I think it's great. I think it's really good. Inside Out suit doesn't even make sense. Why would you put the paint against your skin? No, like I say, it makes no sense. It makes absolutely zero sense. Because it's like a temporary thing. He has it on for like, it's in a nighttime scene too, which I think is even funnier. Yeah, let's give him a really dark suit at nighttime. But that one specifically, I wasn't entirely against. I don't mind how it looks. But the Marvel Legends, that, to be fair, maybe I have a soft spot for it too, because that is the Marvel Legends figure that got me back into collecting Marvel Legends figures. And now I have an unhealthy addiction. I have a large collection of figures that cost me so much money. But I have a soft spot for that suit. And like the integrated suit, it's fine. But like, again, integrated suit compared to his Homecoming suit, nowhere near as good. Like the Homecoming suit is significantly better, and I feel like is just a better suit for where he was. You know, black and gold is such a great color scheme though. So yeah, exactly. Brain shut down again. But yeah, I really like his final swing suit. I hope that is the main suit going forward. That should be his main suit for the next trilogy. The black suit is an exception. I am okay with the black suit because, you know, it's the symbiote Spider-Man. It's peak. It is my favorite alternate costume for Spider-Man. I know that is like the most lukewarm take imaginable, but it is my favorite alternate suit for Spider-Man. I just hope the MCU version of it looks good, because it's probably going to happen. But I want to see more of the red and blue suit. Like, when he's done with the symbiote suit, we need something, in my opinion, akin to, like, too bad Spider-Man's green and pink now. They'll give him, like, a suit that looks like Superior Spider-Man for no reason. But when he's done with the black suit, we need something a bit like Spider-Man 3. Like, in my opinion, like, Spider-Man 3, do I hate it? No. Is it a fun thing to watch? Yes. Is it my favourite Spider-Man movie? No. It's okay. It's okay. But like, the one scene in that film that I think is absolutely phenomenal is, of course, when, like, you know, Venom's captured MJ and Peter, like, he goes back home and he pulls the case out from his bed, he picks up the suit and the music kicks in. It's like, and I would love something like that for the MCU. For Tom Holland's Spider-Man to have, like, a similar scene. I would love that so much. But we'll see. We'll see. I think they've done a pretty good job at giving Tom Holland, like, a really good moment in this movie. I think he's a really good actor too. He's such an underrated actor. Like, you know, the bit in You Can Send Me a Suit when you fix your damn universe. But, you know, like the bit in Homecoming when he's, like, went through the rubble, like I am Spider-Man, peak. Far From Home, I think, also has a couple of moments. The bit, again, not a huge fan of him using Stark Tech to, like, make his new suits. They just, like, kind of. I mean, Peter does, like, scavenge and stuff, so that, it's not really scavenging. It's basically handing to him on a platter. But I do like that scene. Like, you know, I think it's a nice little scene. I like Happy giving him a little speech. But then I do also like his fight against Mysterio, like the "You Can't Trip Me Anymore." You know, I think he's a good actor. I think he's a good actor. And then, you know, No Way Home, his fight against Green Goblin, both fights against Green Goblin, Aunt May's death. Good stuff, Tom. My brain is fried. I don't even know if anything I'm saying is making any sense. My brain is fried. I cannot even remember what my point was. Hello. But yeah, Mysterio's episode in What If was fire. Mysterio was in What If? Like, season 3? Huh? Which episode? Wait, so Mysterio's in it, but Spider-Man wasn't. Or we're not including the little montage at the end that shows like Spider-Man with like 6 arms. MC Spider-Man, but since he lost his suit, everyone's forgotten who he is. He has to wear a ski mask and oh, dude, we're gonna get identity crisis because they're gonna be like, oh wait, they just did that thing in that new Spider-Man series. Let's do it in the MCU. That's cool. I don't know how I feel about Freshman Year right now. We'll wait and see. Again, though, it's gonna be another series where he has to earn the red and blue suit. He can't just have it straight away. He's gonna wear his little homemade suit, and then he's gonna wear the Oscorp suit, which is just the Future Foundation suit, but no, it's the Oscorp suit. And he'll get a suit. He'll probably get a Spider-Man suit either halfway through the season or at the end of season 1 to fight some big villain. And everyone will cheer and clap because he's finally got the red and blue suits that they've had for a single episode. And then they'll get a new suit the season after. Also, Identity Crisis would be fire if it didn't have to get out of. Yeah. I don't know if there's any place to fit it in the MCU, given everything that's going on with like Tom Holland Spider-Man. Which episode is Mysterio in though? Which episode what is Mysterio in? Is any of season 3 worth checking out? I'm yet to watch it. I am partially tempted to check out the Hulk episode, the Kaiju Hulk episode, as long as it's not just Hulk getting dunked on the entire time. If it's not just like. Because I'm so sick of Hulk showing up and just getting absolutely battered. Is that music, bro? Oh, sorry, I didn't realize it was that loud. I can't hear the stream. Is that better? Let me move my mic closer to me. I'll be honest, I'm just yapping. I cannot be bothered to play any more matches today. My brain is fried. Which is episode of season 3, episode 5. Intriguing. He's like a main player in that episode. Interesting. Yeah, it's like I think if there was Spider-Man episodes, he's a main villain. Okay. If there was like actual Spider-Man episodes, I'd be way more interested. But obviously there isn't, so it's like, I don't care. But I am partially tempted to check out the Hulk episode at the beginning of the season. But it's like, I'm very worried that it's just going to be like, Hulk does nothing, or Hulk gets battered, or, you know, I want Hulk to actually do something. I know it's not normal Hulk, he's a giant kaiju, but I'll allow it, if the episode's good. Aside from that, I'm not interested in anything from Season 3. I didn't even finish Season 2, I just don't care. I don't like all the, when it becomes a connected story. I prefer What If when it's, you know, just a bunch of random what if this happened. But also I feel like the choices that they make for the show have been really terrible. It doesn't feel like most of them don't feel like actual what if concepts that would happen in the MCU. It's literally just like, what if this person was born in the 16th century? Wouldn't that be cool? It's like, who cares? And you can do stuff like that as like fun spin-offs, but like when it's like what if, it's like, oh, well, Spider-Man was actually a knight of the Round Table. Yeah, it's like, it's random crap like that, dude. It's like, don't get me wrong, if it's a Spider-Man episode, I don't care, I'll allow anything. I will allow anything, you know, as long as it's a Spider-Man getting dunked on. I should clarify. I didn't like the Zombies episode in season 1. The only 2 episodes I think were good episodes was the Doctor Strange one and the Age of Ultron type one. But not the big crossover where it's like everyone has to kill Ultron. That being said, they're also very sad episodes. So I do like when there's still like glimmer of hope, which those episodes do not have. The Zombies one was just kind of poo. I'm also very worried that Spider-Man is either not going to be in the Zombies miniseries or he's just going to like have died off screen or become a zombie off screen, which if that's the case, I know he's a zombie in the comics. I don't like the Marvel Zombies comics. I think they suck. But yeah, no, I am probably going to end the stream now. Because my brain is just shut down. I'm tired. But I am very thankful for you all watching. Oh, Zombies Comics, not gonna lie. That's fair, I just... Zombies miniseries about a ragtag group of people like Shang-Chi and not Spidey. Yeah, I know, I find it weird. It's like I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a follow-up of the What If Zombies episode. But won't have any of the characters from that episode as a part of the main roster. Which is just dumb. Which probably means Hulk isn't going to be there, which probably means that Hulk died off screen and Wanda killed him. Which, again, really dumb, really stupid. But whatever. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll catch you all. No Spider-Man 2 bad. Squirrels, true. See you all later, guys. Bye.